Hello, lovely people. Let's talk tarot, or let's flip through a tarot deck and see how it, if you like it, if you don't, whatever. Okay, so this is the Etteilla deck. It's the latest one that's been published. This is La Scarabeo, and it is their special edition. I think they only made 250 of these, and it's in a box that kind of pops out the side. The interesting thing with this is that the outside before the red is flocked, so it's actually textured, and you can see it there on all four sides as well as the top, just right there, which I thought was really interesting. I've never seen that ever on like a tarot box, so that's special. And I bought this deck. When did I buy this deck? Sometime early December. It comes with a facsimile of the French book, like the Grimaud, and all in French, no English. And then the cards. Here is the back of the cards, this sort of pinwheel spiral. They are very glossy and pretty much tarot size with the average tarot thickness. So it did come with two cards to help you. So Jean-Baptiste Alliette, also known as Etteilla, wrote many essays on the occult lore in the 1700s. So it tells you what the cards mean. Basically all 78 cards. Instructions by Jamie Elford. And I have a deck that I bought off Etsy. And so this is the order, I guess, in which they came. They have not been used. So we have the questionnaire. So the one thing about these is, so you have the astrological correspondence, and then they're reversible. Mostly the pictures are not always reversible. So if I look at the quality of this, I always like to look at especially newer quality. I mean, the print is pretty exceptional because it is yeah, it's reproduction, and the original one wasn't really that well produced, to be honest, as far as the coloring and all. You can see the little sperms traveling to the star. Just flip through these. I did notice they did kind of stick a little bit where they've been cut out. But the dark brown is interesting. I have a 69 Etteilla that I bought along with this from a separate person, and I'm actually doing a mini experiment with it right now, and I'll make a video about it. But I'll compare it with this, just, you know. So you notice some of these correspond to the major arcana. And I really, to be honest, I don't know that much about the Etteilla deck. It seems to be fairly easy to use, but the order of the cards kind of throws me for a loop. I do need to read more about it. I mean, it's sort of like a mini tarot offshoot. You know, got some sticky cards there. I would like to compare the majors and then how these measure up, the temporals. Just a quickie flip through. I do like the pinwheel backs. Do my other ones have pinwheel backs? They do. So here's the, well, no, they don't. So the back of the Grimaud deck from 1969, the cardstock is incredibly thick. And they're actually like these little squares. These are two of the extra cards. And to be honest, they stink, which is why I'm doing a little experiment with them. Force majeure. Here we have the devil. Melody. And this is the magician. Judgment. 3 horns. Mortalite. And there are different versions of Etteilla. I am not sure. I forget which one. See, this is me acting like I don't know because I don't. I can't put my finger on my other Etteilla that I bought. I know it didn't come in a box. It was loose. But just flip through these so you can look at them. Very light. Flip through. And then the minor arcana tend to be, maybe you can hear them crack a little bit, kind of floating symbols. And the one thing I think a lot of people like about this is the reversal is, I mean, it tells you what the reversal is. And since these haven't been shuffled, this is I guess the right way up. Which could be difficult if you have them shuffled and you spin them around. Which one is the right side up? Chagrin. Tom Blonde. There's a knight. So the Etteilla system, one of the reasons why I bought this deck, and I have the 2 other decks, one the Etsy one, and then I have the old one, which isn't really that obscure. You can find them on Amazon. I mean on eBay. They're not that expensive, to be honest, but they're in all sorts of shapes and conditions. But I think a lot of them are in really good shape. I got one. It has little to no wear. You can tell it's been shuffled, but the cardstock is in fine shape for it being so old. One way. I have noticed some chipping on some of the cards. and they haven't been used, but you know, what do you get for like mass market? The one thing that I wish this deck was like numbered, so they made 250. They're very obscure. Where are they? They're not numbered. And was it 250 in the US and 250 in Europe, or was Etteilla 250? This was on my list of things to buy this year because I thought that would be like unlimited, and yeah, I just kept looking for it and looking for it and looking for it. Never saw it. Or I did see it and it said out of stock, so I don't know what the heck was going on with El Scarabeo, and where were they distributing it to? I mean, I think did a great job with the box. To be honest, I wish the cards were uncoded. You'd feel more like a good reproduction. I mean, the book is completely in French, and is a you know, authentic, you know, reproduction of La Grande Etteilla. Just flipping through the cards. They seem to go down from like king, queen, knight. Yeah. Sort of neoclassical imagery. Knight. So those are like pentacles, and here we have astrological correspondences and moon. Moon correspondences. Oh, Saturn, like Father Time. Is this supposed to be Jupiter? Yes. And Mars. Diana. Minerva. Mercury. Oh, Venus. There's Venus. There's Mercury. Apollo. And then the last one is Folie 78, which is, of course, the Fool. And that's the deck. So yeah, I had not seen one. I didn't actually seek out videos that actually previewed it either. I'll put these back in. The box is actually a little tight fit. So I put the cards in first, and then I put the book in there, like that. You can see it's fairly tight. You can like turn it upside and it doesn't spill out. But anyway, so that's it says exclusive limited edition. I don't know what exclusive, but supposedly, okay, 250 copies, and this is it. So we got to look at it together. Anyway, so a little short video, but I thought I'd show it off. So anyway, thanks for watching.